Green Bay Packers 7-round mock draft insightful selections that balance urgency and potential. In the ever-evolving landscape of professional football, the success of a team often hinges not only on its current roster, but also on the strategic vision displayed during the draft season. And for the Green Bay Packers this year, presents an invaluable opportunity to address pressing needs while securing long-term contributors who can elevate the team's overall competitiveness. The Packers organization enters this draft cycle with several objectives in mind. Among them is the urgent need to reinforce the defensive front, add reliable playmakers in the receiving corps, and build greater depth in the pass rush rotation, with a calculated approach that blends value with necessity. This latest mock draft presents a blueprint for sustained success, a game-changing force in the trenches. With the very first selection, the Packers secure Derek Harmon, the powerful defensive tackle out of Oregon, whose presence has the potential to revitalize the core of Green Bay's interior defense. For years, Kenny Clark has shouldered much of the responsibility up front, but last season revealed the need for reinforcements, especially after the departure of TJ Slayton in free agency. Harmon stands out not only for his raw strength and size, but also for his ability to pressure quarterbacks from the interior. Last season, he recorded an impressive number of pressures, more than any other interior lineman in the nation. This kind of disruptive ability is rare and could transform the dynamic of the Packers' defense in the coming years, adding explosiveness to the offense. With the second selection, Green Bay turns its attention to the offensive side of the ball by drafting Jaden Higgins, a wide receiver from Iowa State, who possesses the size, speed, and production to become a go-to option in the passing game, with his ability to stretch the field and consistently win in the intermediate zone. Higgins brings a dimension that complements the Packers' existing receiver room. His college career was marked by consistent excellence, including over 2,000 receiving yards and a significant number of touchdowns. His impressive frame and athleticism allow him to create separation and make contested catches, which is exactly what this young Packers offense needs to take the next step. Finding value on the edge. In the third round, the Packers add Ashton Gillott, an edge rusher from Louisville who brings intensity and technique to the pass rush rotation. While the team already has a core group of talented outside linebackers, Gillott adds proven production and a relentless motor that could prove valuable in key situations, especially on passing downs. With double-digit sacks in a tough conference, Gillott has demonstrated he can win off the edge against high-level competition. His inclusion rounds out a front seven that is beginning to take shape as one of the most balanced units in the league. Bolstering the offensive line. Understanding the importance of protecting their young quarterback and maintaining stability up front, the Packers use their fourth pick on Joshua Gray, a versatile lineman from Oregon State, who has played thousands of snaps at left tackle before transitioning inside to guard. This experience across multiple positions makes him an ideal depth piece who can step in and start, if called upon, reinforcing the secondary with high-level competitors. In the fifth round, the team addresses its cornerback depth with Zy Alexander from LSU. While his athletic testing did not dazzle, his game tape tells a different story. He has the size and discipline to hold his own against elite receivers, and his experience in the toughest college conference speaks volumes about his readiness for the professional level. Alexander is a fit for the defensive schemes that new coordinator Jeff Hafley is looking to implement, particularly in cover 3 concepts, where instinct and timing are often more valuable than pure speed. Smart and reliable depth at center. Later in the draft, the Packers turned to Texas veteran Jake Majors to provide competition and support on the interior offensive line. With nearly 4,000 snaps at center and a reputation for smart, disciplined play, Majors brings exactly what is needed from a backup who might be called into action with little notice. Taking a shot on talent. Late in the final rounds, Green Bay adds 2 more players with high upside: Jason Marshall, a cornerback from Florida with outstanding athletic traits, and Isaiah Neyor, a tall, explosive wide receiver with elite speed and a history of big play production. Neyor especially represents a classic late-round gem whose combination of size and speed could yield major dividends if he can stay healthy. What this draft accomplishes. This mock draft illustrates a thoughtful approach where best player available frequently aligns with immediate need, from strengthening the defensive interior to adding size and athleticism. At receiver to rounding out a promising group of edge rushers, the selections demonstrate a clear commitment to balance and value. Jaden Higgins offers elite physical traits and production, making him an immediate threat in the passing game. Derek Harmon promises to anchor the defensive line for years to come, and Gilot boosts an already capable pass rush rotation. What still needs attention? As with any draft, no single approach solves every issue, while the Packers successfully targeted several key positions. The reality is that not every need can be met with top-tier talent, particularly in later rounds where picks often carry more risk. Nevertheless, the strategy on display reflects confidence, vision, and a desire to build not just a competitive team, but one capable of contending deep into the postseason. If you believe these choices could shape the future of the Green Bay Packers, let us know in the comments below which prospect excites you the most and how you would draft differently. Your opinion helps shape the conversation, and we want to hear your voice.